I'm short on time and short on style, but high on news, and that's why I have no tea today. So that's an Xbox controller. Good morning, Mario, and good morning, Switch fans. Hope you're all doing fantastic. It is a fine Monday morning, and I saw no news, and then boom, big news all over the place. So I had to bring it to you before my appointment. Everything's fine. I just got bedhead, and it's Victory Monday. So what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Love you lots. It's Christmas week and Hanukkah week, and I can't harmonize. Save that for somebody else. But what I'm not saving for somebody else is Nintendo's brand new event. Heck yes. They got a brand new event that nobody expected or has heard of. I mean, have you heard of the House of Indies? They're always out there doing something weird, but thank goodness. Okay, it is getting to the end of the year, the end of December. We don't have Sports Story, and maybe we don't have Hollow Knight, but what is the House of Indies? Well, the House of Indies is a holiday event from December 19th today to December 23rd. And every day this week at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, they will be dropping daily video updates featuring exciting announcements and more. And today they dropped 2 stealth drop games, which tells me that every day, I got the tingles. They're going to be dropping games, which means Sports Story is 100% dropping this week. Sports Story will be out by the end of this week, probably Friday, probably the final day, unless they want to be really in the Christmas spirit and deliver us Hollow Knight and the Sports Story. Then Sports Story will probably be day 3 and Hollow Knight be day 5. But this is pretty cool. An event out of nowhere that no one has expected, no one has heard of, no one knows what it is, and yet here it is. Today for day 1, they dropped Floppy Knights and Mortal Shell Complete Edition. Both of these games released out in the eShop, ready to go, and they're honestly both reviewed really well. Floppy Knights is a very cool artistic card tactics game. Well, the art style is cool. I don't know that it's artistic. We'll have to play it and see, but it does have very positive reviews on Steam. And then Mortal Shell is a Souls-like that packs in all the DLC for $30. It got a lot of 8 out of 10s as well. So these aren't slouches. These are ports from other platforms, bringing interesting indies to Switch and continuing to build out that catalog. Now, if you click on day 2 or day 3 or day 4 on the website, that, when you go into the house, which kind of strangely looks like Vecna's house from Stranger Things Season 4. It's a little creepy. You get nothing. There's no tease, there's no hint, so you really do have to come back. And we'll be covering this every day morning. But I like that they're stealth dropping games. This is basically like 5 really small indie worlds each day before the holidays, which is great. Like, really a nice thing to do, really a surprising event, really out of left field, but I welcome it, and I think I'll probably get Floppy Knights. Has anybody played Floppy Knights or Mortal Shell, and are you planning on grabbing either of these games? Do you think there's a chance for Hollow Knight? I'm going to put the chance at, oh gosh, I want to say 10%, but then the way they've handled Hollow Knight, I don't know. We all expect it to show up in a big direct. Microsoft had it at E3. They're going to make a massive deal of this game, but maybe they're not. I don't know. Team Cherry hasn't said anything. We haven't heard anything from Nintendo since the initial reveals. So what if it did just drop? I'm going to up it to 20%. 20% that Hollow Knight Silksong shows up in the House of Indies. Maybe that's where it's been hiding. No wonder we can't find this game. It's been hiding in Indie Vecna's house. No, I do give a 100% chance, though, for Sports Story. 100%. I'll stake my Trust SwitchForce t-shirt name on it, because where else would it be? They said Sports Story is releasing in December. It's not going to come out after the House of Indies. They don't do House of Indies, the greatest indie event this side of the equator, and then not have Sports Story. Also, I hope House of Indies becomes like a regular thing, and they definitely need an introduction. They definitely need a theme song, and they definitely need a celebrity guest host. But right now, I'm very excited that we have this, and I do like their little video that they have. It's a 5-minute video, which is pretty surprising. We got this whole custom animation, and I'm really surprised that they are doing this. It's like an advent calendar shrunken. It would be a lot to have 24 days of indies, but this really is like 5 mini indie worlds. Heck yes, score, win, Sports Story. If you're excited for Sports Story, you're going to be playing it this freaking week, which feels crazy. And I don't know, I think there's a small little, marshmallow in your hot cocoa cup chance of playing Hollow Knight Silksong this week, which would be freaking insane. Now let me take you over to some leaks and news. They started to grind their gears again. It's like the watch stopped in September, now it's back starting to turn. We got the Final Fantasy ESRB leak, right? We got the Borderlands 3 ESRB leak. We've started to see more and more, and one of the leakers is back on the Nintendo train talking about it. I'm not sure that this is accurate, I'm not sure that this is real, but I find it fascinating, and it does fit into something that I have predicted and thought a lot about, so I wanted to bring it to your attention. This comes from Zippo, and he's talking about new news on the next 2D Mario. Okay, I have really thought a 2D Mario is overdue. We don't have an original 2D Mario on Nintendo Switch. We have Mario Maker 2, we have New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe Switch version complete, but we don't have an original. And 2D Mario has not taken a step forward in many moons. They've kept the same New Super Mario Bros. Style for many games now. And I think with the movie releasing and the theme park opening, it's time to reinvent what 2D Mario is, or at least bring a fresh coat of paint. Now, according to Zippo, this game has been in development for over 3 years and is just about wrapped up. He says it's going to release in the 2023-2024 fiscal year, which would, I think what he means is between like January and 2024 March, but given the movie, I expect if this is to happen, it would be in 2023. He says that Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad are the 4 playable characters this time around, bringing Peach back to the playable character scene for the first time in a Mario game since Super Mario Bros. 2. Now, Peach did have Super Princess Peach, which is a fantastic emotional affair, and actually, an under-the-radar DS gem. I really enjoyed that game quite a bit. I bought it on launch day, and I beat that thing quickly. But getting Princess Peach back would be awesome. That would be fantastic to have her as a playable character, and I hope the art style is new. Now, he also says that Mario and Co. will gradually take things and design elements from the movie moving forward, such as the brothers' updated outfits. You're actually starting to see this already in some of the toys that have come out from Nintendo recently. Mario has shoelaces from the movie in his toy, and I actually have this Mario toy. Mario has shoelaces from the movie on his shoes. On this is a great little thing. You push the shell and Mario walks. I don't know if Zippo has actual news or not. He also says very specifically that Takashi Tezuka and Hiroyuki Kimura, who are longtime 2D Mario veterans, are producers once again for this title, the 3-year thing. So he seems to have knowledge, but it also could just be a bunch of BS. Either way, I do think we'll see Mario at the February Direct. Like, it's definitely time to announce what is coming for Mario next. It could be Odyssey 2, it could be a 2D game, it could be this 2D game, or I suppose it could be baseball? Either way, I know that they will capitalize on having Mario in the movie theaters and a game for you to buy. Like, yeah, they could put back out 3D All-Stars Collection, which honestly, would they do that? Maybe they could. If we see the 3D All-Stars Collection back, you heard it here first, but I think more likely they will release a new game. They typically have a Mario title every year. This year with Mario Strikers and Mario Rabbids, they still had us covered with a different gamut of genres. Next year, though, I think it goes more traditional. Whether that's 2D and 3D, just 2D, just 3D, I think you'll be playing a new original Mario platformer in 2023. And hopefully some of this stuff is true, because I would love to play Princess Peach. Co-op is always good. Series veterans are admirable, and bringing in changes from the movie, you know what? As long as we don't have Chris Pratt voicing a Mario, then I think we're good. I think as long as we got Charles Martinet and some things from the movie and a new art style, this could be a really exciting time for the future of the Mario franchise, and honestly, we're overdue. We really are. The Switch is so successful and so awesome, it's kind of a crying shame that we have Odyssey. And I guess you could include Bowser's Fury in that. Bowser's Fury is phenomenal. I love Bowser's Fury so much. I think it's like the best Mario's been, but it's like a small little like add-on. And I think for the Switch, Nintendo's like coolest system ever that has seen evolutionary steps in so many other franchises. Odyssey did do some neat things, and I don't want to sort of, throw that under the bus, but I think it's time to blow us away. I think it's time to bring Mario back in the 2D form and really impress us. The Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, and sort of those games, Returns, those were phenomenal platformers. They brought difficulty, creativity, artistic amazement, and a whole bunch of characters, cooperative play, and great level design. But when's the last time you could say amazing things about 2D Mario? Really, their last innovation was co-op, and that's fine. And then the Maker series is all about creating. It did create some very nice platforming stages, but that was reusing old palettes and art styles and things from the past. I think a brand new 2D Mario that sort of wows the world once again is exactly what the Switch needs, and is exactly what would help complete the catalog for Nintendo Switch. We still have a few years left, but I feel like this platform, for how powerful it's been, how successful it's been, how awesome it's been, it deserves and needs a true shining star 2D Mario that kind of elevates things for the franchise in maybe new ways that we can't even quite predict. Some unique stages, some different ideas. Let's go, let's run at the screen, Crash Bandicoot style for a stage. Do something freaky, Nintendo. I don't know. I think it's time that 2D Mario gets the evolutionary love that so many other major Nintendo IP and franchises have. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm also hoping for an awesome House of Indies, my favorite event of the year. And I'll let you know how Sports Story is when I buy it later this week, because that sure is happening. So stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, pause out there. Love you all lots. Appreciate even more. SwitchForce out.